Okey.
Mohon perhatian bagi memastikan program webinar berjalan dengan lancar. Hadirin diingatkan agar memastikan mikrofon anda dimutkan. Saya Yvonne dan rakan saya Firman sebagai moderator pada hari ini. Baiklah, mari kita mulakan dengan serangkap pantun. Mekar mewangi bunga cempaka, sayang harumnya memukau sudah. Majlis bermula tirai dibuka dengan aluan mada yang indah. Yang berbahagia, Encik Ahmad Effendi bin Abdul Razak, Ketua Unit Co-Curriculum Kolej Matrikulasi Melaka. Yang berusaha, Saudara Krisma Kennedy, anak lelaki Robert Kennedy, selaku pengarah projek webinar praktikum A2T2. Yang dihormati, Encik AMARIS PUNJ, penceramah jemputan, barisan AJK webinar dan sidang hadirin sekalian. Salam sejahtera dan selamat datang saya ucapkan. Sebagaimana telah diumumkan, webinar pada hari ini mengambil tema TikTok Application in Sport Education Rugby.
Bagi memberkati webinar kita pada hari ini, marilah kita bersama-sama memanjatkan kesyukuran terhadap Ilahi kerana dengan limpah kurnianya kita dapat bersama-sama hadir dalam webinar pada hari ini. Oleh itu, majlis dengan duka citanya menjemput Saudara Ikram bin Azham untuk memimpin bacaan doa. Dipersilakan.
النبي الكريم وعلى وصحبه الكرام الفاتحة. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم إنا نسألك سلامة في الدين والدنيا والآخرة والعافية في الجسد وزيادة في العلم وبركة في الرزق وتوبة قبل الموت ورحمة عند الموت ومغفرة بعد الموت. اللهم هون علينا في سكرات الموت والنجاة من النار والعفو عند الحساب. اللهم إنك خلاق عظيم، إنك سميع عليم، إنك غفور رحيم، إنك رب العرش العظيم. Ya Allah, Engkau yang mempunyai segala kepujian. Engkaulah yang berhak menerima segala kepujian. Engkaulah yang berhak menerima segala kesyukuran. Engkaulah yang memiliki segala pemerintahan. Di tangan Engkau segala kebajikan. Kepada Engkaulah kembali segala urusan. Allahumma ya Karimu ya Rahim, limpahkanlah rahmat dan rahimmu ke atas majlis webinar ini ya Allah yang diadakan pada hari ini. Berkatilah majlis ini dari awal hingga akhirnya. Ya Dzal Jalali wal Ikram, kami juga memohon perlindungan daripada-Mu daripada segala perkara yang boleh mencacat celakan majlis kami ya Allah, dan daripada segala perkara yang melalaikan kami ya Allah dari berbuat taat kepadamu. Kepadamu jugalah kami serah kepada segala urusan kami. Rabbana 'alaika tawakkalna wa ilaika anabna wa ilaikal masir. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب سكرات الموت وقنا عذاب القبور وقنا عذاب المحشر وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا تقبل منا عبادتنا دعاءنا صلاتنا وقيامنا وركوعنا وسجودنا وتخشعنا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. مولانا دعوهم فيها سبحانك اللهم وتحياتهم فيها سلام وآخر دعوهم أن الحمد لله رب العالمين.
Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alamin. Terima kasih kepada saudara Ikram atas bacaan doa sebentar tadi.
Majlis diteruskan dengan menjemput pengarah program webinar kita, Saudara Krisman Kennedy, anak lelaki Robert Kennedy, untuk memberikan ucapan. Dipersilakan.
Terima kasih kepada Iwan saudari pengacara majlis. Nama saya Krisman Kennedy dan saya merupakan pengarah projek webinar. Jadi sebagai permulaan ucapan, saya akan menerangkan tujuan pelaksanaan webinar ini. Kami ingin mengubah persepsi orang ramai bahawa aplikasi TikTok bukan sahaja digunakan untuk tujuan hiburan, tetapi boleh berkongsi ilmu rugby kepada orang ramai. Seterusnya, saya akan menerangkan objektif program ini. Kami ingin memberi pendedahan asas rugby kepada para peserta, menjadikan aplikasi TikTok sebagai trend pembelajaran sukan rugby dan menggalakkan masyarakat mengamalkan amalan gaya hidup sihat. Saudara dan saudari sekalian, saya berharap bahawa ilmu rugby dapat disampaikan kepada masyarakat, terutamanya golongan muda, daripada webinar ini. Akhir sekali, saya ingin mengambil kesempatan untuk mengucapkan terima kasih kepada Malaysia Rugby Union atas kesudian mereka untuk melaksanakan program ini bersama kami, saudara AMARIS PUNJ, para peserta, dan tidak boleh dilupakan ahli-ahli jawatan kuasa yang melaksanakan tugas mereka dengan bersungguh-sungguh agar program ini dapat dilangsungkan dengan berjaya. Itu sahaja daripada saya. Sekian, terima kasih.
Terima kasih kepada Saudara Krisman atas ucapan itu tadi.
Hadirin sekalian, sebelum kita mulakan majlis, bolehlah saya menerangkan sedikit mengenai TikTok pada hari ini. Iaitu TikTok merupakan sebuah aplikasi yang dikenali di China sebagai Douyin. Adalah perkhidmatan rangkaian sosial yang berfokus kepada perkongsian video yang dimiliki oleh syarikat China ByteDance. Platform media sosial digunakan untuk membuat pelbagai jenis video pendek seperti genre seperti tarian, komedi dan juga pendidikan yang mempunyai durasi dari 15 saat sehingga 3 minit. TikTok adalah versi antarabangsa Douyin yang pada awalnya dilancarkan di pasaran China saja pada bulan September 2016. Kemudian TikTok dilancarkan pada tahun 2017 untuk iOS dan Android. Yang tersedia di seluruh dunia setelah bergabung dengan perkhidmatan media sosial China yang lain seperti Musical.ly pada 2 Ogos 2018. Namun begitu, TikTok juga amat penting dalam pendidikan. Hal ini kerana aplikasi ini digunakan di serata dunia. Memperolehi pelbagai nasihat, tips dan juga perkaitan sukan. Maka dengan itu, hal ini bertepatan dengan tajuk webinar kita pada hari ini iaitu TikTok Application in Sport Education Rugby.
Oleh itu, para hadirin sekalian, kini tibalah saat-saat yang dinantikan untuk memberi peluang kepada panel jemputan kita iaitu Encik Amari Puj, seorang artis TikTok dan beliau juga seorang pembuat video berunsurkan, komedi dan ilmiah untuk menerangkan lagi mengenai tema kita hari ini. Dengan segala hormatnya, dipersilakan.
Dipersilakan.
Hello, very good evening. Selamat petang to everyone. Thank you very much to thank you so much to everyone here today who present here, who is here today to see this webinar. Thank you so much. So let me start off by introducing myself. I'm sorry if I use English, but I'm going to mix it with English and BM. I hope that you all are okay with it. Nama saya AMARIS PUNJ. I'm 17 this year and I'm from Kluang. I study in Kluang High School and also I'm sitting for my SPM this year. I hope that you all are out there staying safe. I hope that everyone is fine out there. I hope that everyone is in the pink of health. So let me start off by saying that I personally started TikTok on September last year. Reason being was because I was bored. I rasa I boring, tak tahu nak buat apa. And I guess everyone starts from somewhere. I started last year September. And yes, up to today I'm still making videos. It's still out there. You can follow me if you want to. You can go and check it out after this webinar is done. So there are many importance of TikTok. It's not only for your time waste. It's most of the time very good for knowledge. You can spread knowledge through TikTok. Sebab there are many viewers out there who uses TikTok, and there are many user out there which uses TikTok nowadays. I mean, kalau secara jujur, I think all of you here have TikTok, definitely. I'm not the only one. So I'm pretty sure that all of you have TikTok. So when I started TikTok, it was a long journey up to today. I'm not gonna lie. The first question that I would get, like when I first started TikTok, my views was about 20 to 30 in a day, which I had friends which were higher than me. They were like at 10k followers, and they have been getting views secara banyak. And banyak means I mean like 20,000, 30,000 and all of that. And the question I always get is, why are you even trying? For me, I feel there's no harm in trying. So, but in the end, always know that whatever you are doing in life, as long as you are winning, you are happy with yourself, then it's a good journey. It's a good road to go through that path. Yes. So I would always reply them. I would tell them that you never know what happens. You never know what happens when you wake up tomorrow. You never know how the table turns. So they always think it was a joke. Diorang rasa that I didn't know what I was doing. Well, I mean, everyone has a potential in everything. It depends on how you use it. As long as you are happy with it, as I said just now earlier. So up to today, I started September last year, and until today, I have 56k followers on TikTok, which honestly, if I'm being honest, TikTok is something that you do if you are passionate about. Don't worry about the fame. Don't worry about anything. Don't worry about the fame. As long as you are happy, janji happy. Most important, janji happy. As long as you know that you are capable of putting things out there. So when I started TikTok also, like whoever I meet, when I came to a point, they would always ask me, how much do you earn from TikTok? Berapa you dapat from TikTok and all of that. But they never fail not to realize that a question like, are you happy doing TikTok, actually makes a lot of difference instead of how much do you earn from TikTok. Because as I said, I'm passionate. You can't be doing it for the money. If you are going to do everything for money, then where's the passion? Definitely you will get money also, but it depends on how. It depends on which way you can get money. Like on TikTok, you can get money through advertisement. If like people out there who look for you, that's advertisement. You make a video for them and put it out there. And also for making content on TikTok. I feel like you have to be yourself. Be the best version of yourself. Like tak ada orang yang sama dengan awak semua tu. Tak ada orang sama. Semua orang lain. Everyone is unique in their own way. Everyone thinks differently. Everyone is creative. And I always feel like if you want to do something on TikTok and you feel like you can blow up, definitely you can blow up. I'm not saying that you can't. Everyone has the capabilities of doing it, but just don't give up. Because I know, as I said, I started TikTok with 20 to 30 views, and that went on for 2 to 3 months. It was 20, 30, but I never failed not to grind my ass off to go in and do a video every day without fail. I put a video out there. without failing. That's because I was passionate about it, and I had the ideas behind my head on what I can bring out to TikTok. Yes, so everyone is creative. Semua orang kreatif, semua orang boleh fikir, semua orang is just themselves. Just be yourself. As long as you know that you are happy, then it's fine. So, what content does it take to grow on TikTok? Honestly, if you ask me, I personally don't really know. But if I'm being honest, just be different from everyone you see. Let's say if you want to do a rugby video. If you want to do a rugby video, there's so many types of rugby video out there. But what's the basic that you get? You get the basic on their training, they are passing the ball to their friends, or whatever it is. Tapi if you can come out secara like with a better idea, you will definitely hit the market of TikTok, and they will definitely like your video, and they'll put it up to your FYP. So the FYP is known as the For You page, which I agree, it's hard to get there. It's hard to get there because it's them who controls it, not us. So let's just say TikTok likes your video and they start watching it. It will automatically goes to it automatically goes to the FYP if they want your video to be on FYP. I have not made it to the FYP for 2 months when I started. And yes, I do go to bed thinking, like, what's the point of doing it if I'm not going to go on the FYP? But what you fail to realize is that every morning that you wake up, it's a brand new day. Every morning you wake up, it could be a magic. It could be a new story of your whole life. So never give up on whatever you want to do. So, and also TikTok. You can also use TikTok to put a smile on people's face. Putting a smile on people's face doesn't hurt at all. Like, I've got texts from people saying that, oh, your video makes my day. Even when I'm at my bad day, and someone who comes and says that to me, I would feel happy because I got to make their day, which is honestly very, very, very surprising if you ask me, because I didn't know that I could make people day also. So that's about it. Yeah. And also making people day on TikTok if they like you. And how to make them like you? That's a question which nobody can answer. I guess it's just being yourself once again. Some may like you, some may not like you, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. So let's just say if you put a smile on people's face, you felt like you did something good in life without knowing it. And some may laugh while watching your video. For me, I do comedy videos. I like to role play as an Asian mother, and I like to role play as a Asian father, and I like to role play as a teacher sometimes, which not to mention there are teachers who saw my video also in my school. But I guess as long as you are not criticizing the school, always remember, don't criticize anything that you do on TikTok. Nothing at all. Always remember not to criticize anyone on TikTok. Always. And you can also use TikTok, let's just say for rugby. Like for rugby, you can record a video. You can record a video and you can make rugby more influential throughout Malaysia. Let's just say if people watch you, if you make a video and people like it and people watch you and they start sharing it around, people will like you. Diorang akan suka because they get the confidence. They get the confidence of, oh, I can do it too. I can definitely do it too. But what you don't know is that you are the reason why they started playing rugby at the first place. See, you can try your best. You can try your best to make people fall in love with rugby, definitely. But you must always be smart on how you can attract them. How you can attract them. Maybe be funny when you do that video. Don't be too serious, because being serious in everything you do without laughing, I guess it's not living life. No matter what you go through, just always put a smile on your face. Even if you have to fake one, just put a smile on your face. And also, you can be smart. Be smart. Be smart on how you want to turn the video around to make it into a comedy sketch, or like make it into a funny way of a video. I mean, it's hard. Not everyone have the idea, but I'm not saying that only comedy videos can hit the market on TikTok. No. If you are thinking that way, then it's definitely wrong. Any content, semua content kat TikTok boleh blow up. It depends on what you do. And let's just say, as I was saying, you can make people fall in love with rugby, but you can never force them to play. You can give them a ball, but whether they want to use it or they don't want to use it, that's secondary. That's up to them. But one thing you should know is that you should never force someone to do it, because it's about people don't really like being forced, especially people at our age. I'm pretty sure our age here are around, if I'm being honest, the highest here as student is 24, 25, or is there above? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure everyone doesn't like being forced in life. As long as you are doing it because you have fun doing it, then you'll definitely get somewhere. So when you do a video about rugby, you can always talk about the good side and the bad side of it, because there's no point talking about the good side without talking about the bad side of it. Because in the end, there are always good and bad things in life. Like even for sports is dangerous. If I'm being honest, every sport you play out there is dangerous. If you want to come and tell me swimming isn't dangerous, no, swimming pun dangerous. Boleh lemas. You can drown while you swim. Any sport you play out there is dangerous. Unless, okay, no, hopscotch also you can get injured. So yeah, you can get injured with any sports. As long as you know your safety is priority, prioritize your safety all the time. For me, I didn't. Here's a backstory about me. Was that when I was in primary school, I used to play rugby. In primary school. And when it came to Form 1, I had a slip disc. Slip disc, I don't know if you know what does it mean, but I think you can Google. You can Google what does slip disc mean. You will get a better idea, better view on it. So I had the back pain all the way to my leg and I couldn't move. And when it came to Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, I left out of rugby. I left out of all the sports that I loved. For me, I personally like sports. And I feel like every one of you should. Even if you don't get good at it, it doesn't matter. Because there's no way you can get good in a sport. With the correct training, with the correct coaching, I mean, like, semua ni, you have to, if you didn't, I mean, like, with all of this, if you have all of this right in front of you served, it's like getting a golden spoon into your mouth being fed. So always remember, there's no way that you can't get good in something. And also, as I was coming back to my story, was that I had a slip disc and I fell, broke my disc, and then I had to do an operation. when I did an operation, I was in Malaysia, Pantai Melaka. I mean, you all know Melaka. There's a hospital named Pantai. I was there, and the doctor said that he didn't dare to touch my backbone because backbone has a lot of nerves in it. The doctor wasn't confident, and at that point, I was 13 years old. I was 13 years old, and then it got worse. I had to sit down at home all the time. I couldn't move. With jalan sikit pun sakit. Dia punya sakit tu macam electric from the back all the way to the leg. And then after that, I had no choice. My parents called Singapore. Singapore didn't want to do also because I was under 18. So the last choice was Thailand. I went to Thailand to do my operation in Form 2. So I suffered with it for almost 1.5 years. And I was on medicine, painkiller every day without fail because I couldn't stand the pain. So after that, I started back all the sports I used to play. All the sports that I used to play except rugby. Because I didn't want to injure my backbone again. Because rugby is dangerous. Rugby is a very fun, very, 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 very fun game. It's a very, very fun game, if I'm being honest. It requires your intelligence. It requires on what next step do you need to do whenever the ball is on your hand. I even made a video about it, but it will be played later by them, by the moderators. They will play the video later. So if I'm being honest, if I didn't have sleep this, until today, I would still play rugby. I would still love to play rugby. I would still love to represent my school. I would still love to go out there to play rugby. And also, coming back to our TikTok and our rugby story. So, no one, as I was saying, no one should be judgmental on TikTok, even if you are a creator or even if you are a viewer. But most of the time, as a creator, I always get negative comments. I always get negative comments by people out there, but they fail to realize that they are actually sitting at home watching your videos instead of them making a video and you commenting on it. So if you think psychologically, who's winning in life? I always find that way. That is how I overcome all the negative comments on my video, because I deal with negative comments very, 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 very goodly, not badly, goodly, because I always try to make the negative I always try to make the negative comment to positive. If someone who comes and comment on my video, "You are fat," I'll be like, "Okay, I'm fat, so what am I supposed to do if I'm fat?" like what else can I do? What am I supposed to do, or whatever it is? And also, yeah, as I was saying, they fail to realize that they are not doing anything in life, but you are doing something in life. If you are doing something in life, as I said, you are winning. So don't worry about them. Always accept the hate comments as a motivation. The hate comments are meant to be motivational to you, if you can do it like me. But I'm pretty sure if you have the mindset of going in where, like, you know what, everything is on me. Everything is on me. Like, I don't have to worry about anyone around me. I don't have to worry about the criticism. I don't have to worry about what people say. If you go in with a mind like that, you will get.
Amaris, I have a question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
You think many parents think that TikTok can destroy their child attitude. You as the TikTokers, what you can do to change that perception?
Okay, a very good question, Hilman. Thank you very much for the question. I was gonna get that, but it's okay if the question comes first, then I'll serve the dish cold. So parents always think that TikTok is a bad place for kids. I mean, I don't deny, but the videos out there these days, I don't deny the fact that they are actually concerned and worried about their kids on being on TikTok. Because TikTok, for me, my parents were against it. They were totally against me doing TikTok, totally against me. But I don't see the reason why they were against it. But I get it. As a parent, you love your son. You don't want them to spoil their reputation. But if you know what you are doing, just know what you are doing. As long as you know what you are doing, then everything should be fine. And if your parents have problem with you, like you don't want to, like they don't want you to do TikTok, or matter of fact, they don't want you to be on TikTok. But how can parents can't control us these days? Like if you want to be on TikTok, it's fine. So, but then if you want to do TikTok, if your parents one day finds out that you are doing TikTok, like for me, I did TikTok without telling my parents until one of my parents' friends found out, and they put it out. They put it out to a group chat. They were like, your son making this kind of video, blah blah blah. So they were like totally against it, like because like of the words and all of that. But then I feel like, see, without using the words to attract youngsters this day, you will never go far. You will never go far in your videos because you don't know how to attract the youngster. Because let's just say if the video has words which attracts you, you will definitely watch them. But if it's going to be a lame video, like has nothing in it, no context in it, then you will definitely not watch them. So I guess parents should be more acceptable. I feel like every parents out there should be more acceptable on how they should let their kids to be on TikTok. Like it's a new era we live in today. I feel like it's a new era we live in today. Like there's no way that you can turn back time to their good old days where they will come and tell a story like they used to go out walking late night together. You tell your parents you want to walk late night today. See how many slaps you get from them. But last time if they tell their parents they want to go out, parents diorang bagi nak keluar. But today you can't. It's a whole different story. Everything is different here. So Hilman, to answer your question, yes, I feel that parents should be more they should accept that the fact that time is changing. Any other question, Hilman?
Oh yeah. I have a question in chat. Some people ask you, what position do you play in rugby?
I used to play as a forward.
Forward. All right.
Yeah.
And the next
Okay.
question.
Pardon?
Okay. From Ikram, what the challenge when you were about to start being the TikTok famous?
Pardon?
What the challenge?
Uh,
Become the TikTok famous.
May I know whose question was it?
From Ikram.
Ikram. Hold on, yeah, Ikram. Yeah. Oh, what are the challenges when you were about to start being the TikTok famous? Well, I honestly didn't know that. Like, I wouldn't say that I'm famous, if I'm being honest. It's just that there are many things which come into your way. Definitely many things. There are challenges where like you have to know what you are able to create. Let's say today your video gets 200k views. The next day you have to think for a better idea on how you can get extra of that. And trust me, if you get lesser number amount of views from the yesterday one, you will sit down and think, what are you doing wrong? Which is a good thing because you get to overcome it. Like you get to overcome the reason why are you being left behind. You are being left behind. Why is your views not going up? Like, why is your view staying in that? Like, why is it going down? Why is it not going up? Everyone wants their views to go up, definitely. But again, if you come and think about it, I feel like as long as you know what video you are doing, as long as you can make people laugh with the video, even let's just say you get 3,000 views for a video, but still you make people laugh, wouldn't it be a smile on your face? Like, wouldn't you feel like, oh, you actually make someone laugh with that 3,000 views, even with 3,000 views? Definitely. And also another challenge is that criticism. Criticism is from, I would say, from people from the same industry, because they would always try to bring you down, obviously, because who wouldn't want to bring you down when they are on top? I mean, if everyone had the thinking of me, like not to criticize anyone and all of that, everyone would be popping off on TikTok right now. Everyone would be up there if everyone had the idea like me lah. So they used to say like, you know that your video are not funny and all of that, but if you come and think about it, you never tell them that their video were not funny. Like, even if it wasn't funny, just, I used to like it and I used to comment on it. I used to say well done or whatever. But in the end, they will always say, you know, your video ain't funny and all of that, blah, 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 blah. Why are you doing this? Why are you wasting your time? Why are you this? Why are you that? But what I see is that now people who always talk down on you would eventually be down in life. So they are down there. If I'm being honest, they are down there. As long as you are coming up in life and you are coming up on TikTok, then that's totally fine. And also another one was parents. As I said, parents was also another challenge. Talking to my parents was also another challenge. And then talking to my parents, I'm very grateful to have a parents who were willing to accept, even though on the first few days they were like, my son is actually doing TikTok. They were totally against it, like, kenapa dia buat TikTok, blah blah blah, kenapa semua ni, blah blah. But eventually they adapt to it. They adapt to the time changes. They adapt to everything. And even today, my parents would watch my video on a daily basis, which I'm very proud of, to have a parents like them. I thank God for parents like them, honestly. Yeah, okay. Any other question from anyone?
AMARIS, and I have some question from Saiful. When creating a TikTok, doesn't it influence everyone through your demonstrate about how to play Ragbi, or you make a joke and silly action about Ragbi?
When creating a TikTok, does it influence? Is it the one, the Shaiful Bahri Saidin?
Yes.
Okay, hello Shaiful. I hope that you're having a great day. Creating a TikTok, does it influence everyone through? So it depends on what content that you want to do. When you create a TikTok, it depends on what content you want to do. Like for today's video that I did for you all was on how to play Ragbi, because I didn't want to make a joke out of it. I don't want to make a silly action out of it, because it's a webinar. It's a webinar for me to attract people to know about Ragbi, to teach them the basic of Ragbi. So I guess it depends on what content you want to make. You can even make Ragbi content out of a joke. There's always things. Always remember that no matter what content you make, you can always make a joke out of it, as long as you are being comfortable, as long as you know that you can make a funny joke about it. But always remember, again, don't criticize it, because it's not good. So if you make a joke out of a Ragbi content, let's just say nowadays there are many Ragbi content creators out there on TikTok. Many, definitely many. Just put the hashtag in Ragbi and all the content creators would come out. But if you can make a difference, like if you can be the difference, kalau you boleh jadi lain, kalau you boleh buat the Ragbi content into a joke, you will always hit the TikTok algorithm. definitely, trust me. Try to make a joke out of rugby. Try to make it in the best possible way ever. And in few months' time, you can come back and text me that you actually made it. Trust me when I say this. Just be yourself and be happy. And yes, if there's a will, there's a way, definitely. Okay, so I think we'll go to the Q&A session, if I'm not mistaken, later or now. Anyone?
Can you just show your video?
Yeah, please. Yeah, okay. So the video which I made today, as I said, it was on teaching how to play rugby. The first one I thought was passing, the basic passing, and then I thought about tackling, and then I thought about rugby touch, and rugby tackle. Rugby touch is something that I used to play, and rugby tackle also is something that I used to play. I used to go for competition with my primary school out there. So I know the basic of it. I'm just giving out the basic to you all. And yeah, if you want to pick up rugby or any sport it is, please make sure that you are safe. As long as you are safe, always get the right coaching. Always get the right coaching. Whenever you get the chance to hold any sport item, always make the best use out of it. Because for me, if you give me any sport item, even I don't know how to use it, I'll find a way on how to use it. If I'm bad at it, if people are gonna laugh at me for not knowing how to play, like, always remember in the back of your mind that you can get better in it. Like, honestly, if I'm being very, very, very honest and being very frank to you all, I feel like the hate comments that I get from people today, the hate comments that I've been getting since day one of me starting TikTok up to today, are the one which motivates me the most. Never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever, ever put yourself down there. Never, ever, ever put yourself down there. Always remember that you are the best. You are the best out of everyone. Everyone. No matter what you do, even if there's someone who is better than you, always think that you are better than them, because, like, how can you not be better than them? Like, you can be better than them. You can definitely be better than them with the hard work, with the smart work, with the passion. You can always be better than them. Just have that behind your mind that you are the best. There's no one like you. Just always know that you are the best. Don't never, ever, 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 never, ever, 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 ever let yourself down by yourself. Because that's the biggest mistake you can do in life, yeah? For me, even in school, I might not be the best student out there. I'm going to be very honest with you. I might not be the best student out there. But again, like, I feel there is time where you can be good, you can be bad at things. But then again, if you try, you will definitely make it. I'm not the best student out there, but I'm a very active student, as I would say. And also, yeah, just remember, put this in the back of your mind that I say, never ever let yourself down. Always put yourself up there. Remember that you are the king of yourself. Remember that you are the king to yourself, and you know what you are doing. That is all that matters. Don't go out doing drugs. Don't go out doing anything. Live your life the good way. Live your life a good way, then it should be all fine. As long as you are on the path road of smooth path road, janji, if like putting oil on the road, if it's smooth, then you are good to go. Always know what you are capable of doing. No one knows what you are capable of doing. Trust me when I say no one knows what you are capable of doing. You only know what you are capable of doing, because you are the best version of yourself. You know you the best. No one else know you the best. If someone comes and tell you that they know you the best, I totally strongly deny it. Like, no matter what you do out there, like whatever course you choose to study, whatever sports you choose to play, you can always try. You can always try until you get good at it. You can't, there's no such thing as you have to stay to one sport and get good at it all the way. I mean, if you are planning to go to the Olympics, you are planning to represent our country, Malaysia, all the way to the Olympics, then I understand. You have to focus on one particular sport. But if you're going to play it for fun, you're going to play it with friends, then definitely you can. And also making friends by sports. You know how much of friends you can make, how many friends you can make by playing sports? Because they share the same interests as you. So if you share more interests, you have more knowledge up your brain. The more knowledge you have up your brain, you know how to socialize. And when you socialize with them, you'll definitely get more friends. So sports is an amazing thing, amazing thing. Even in rugby, you create rivalry. There's definitely rival in every sport. No matter what sport you play, there's always rival because they want to be better than you. They want to be better than you. But why would they want to be better than you? Because you are the best, as I said. Even if they are the best, you are the best. Always remember that. Don't let them bring you down. And also, yes. So there's always rivalry in sports. So after that, eventually, everything would be sorted out after the game. Like, you should never ever take a sport game towards your heart feelings, because it does happen out of anger. Imagine people playing football. For good example, Liverpool and Manchester United. Okay, let's just say Liverpool and Manchester United, both big rival teams. I'm pretty sure all of you have heard about it before. So both rival teams, and they are running up and down for a good 90 minutes. For a good 90 minutes without extra time. That's without extra time. And in the middle of the game, they are sweating, they are tired, they are exhausted, and then they fall, they get into a fight. Definitely arguments would happen. But once everything ends, it will be all fair and square. It will be all fine. As long as the game went smoothly, as long as eventually they shake hands on it, and don't take it to hard feelings. I feel like that is what you call sportsmanship. I feel like everyone should have sportsmanship to whatever sports they play. No matter what sports you play, always have that sportsmanship in you, that you wouldn't take anything to hard feeling, you wouldn't keep a grudge to it, because it's something which you don't want to do. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whatever happens. Whatever happens in the field. If you are playing rugby, whatever happens on the field. Whatever happens out of the field, happens out of the field. So don't bring whatever is in the field to out of the field, because it will never do you good. And people do judge you by your sportsmanship at times also, because having a good sportsmanship can really bring yourself up. And I mean, like, it can really bring yourself up, because they look at you in a different way. Let's just say, if you are fighting on the padang, and you get physical, how would other team coach and your coach look at you? Like, oh, this fellow dia tumbuk orang tu saja like that. Like, what's the point? Like, where's the sportsmanship? And then the next game you get banned. Then the coach cannot do anything. The coach can only advise you. So what's the point? But then if you tend to talk things out even on field, then it should be all fine. Then people will look at you. Oh, you are actually good. How do you think people earn the captaincy in a team? People earn a captaincy in a team because of their good behavior, their practically it's just their good behavior and how good they are. That's it. So I guess sportsmanship needs to be there. If you go into any sport, please remember that sportsmanship is very, very, very important. Yeah. So yeah, I think if you have any other question, you can go ahead and ask me. I'll find my way through it and I'll just answer it. So coming back to sportsmanship, you can always know what is sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is being good on field and off field, and also being nice to your teammate, treating your teammate right, treating your opponent right, treating everybody right. And most importantly is that you know what you are doing. And although no matter how angry you are, how pissed you are at your opponent, if your opponent comes and shout at you, you should always feel that you should know what you are doing instead of what they are doing. Because if they shout at you and you shout at them back, it's like pot calling kettle black. Like both is the same. What's the difference? And then when they ask you why you quarrel back and all of that, is because, oh, he quarreled first. But what if you just said, you know what, I'm sorry. Saying sorry doesn't hurt at all. If it makes the best out of everything, saying sorry doesn't hurt. So if he comes to you shouting, why you do this, why you do that, just tell them, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry changes a lot of things. Even in sports, even in real life. Many things. Yep. So I guess that's about it about sportsmanship. And also, yeah, coming back to my TikTok thingy. So as I always say, yes, Wong Wizak, being angry doesn't bring any benefit. Yes, that I agree. I very much agree to what you say, because it's true. Being angry doesn't bring you far. Being angry is gonna just spoil your reputation and spoil your name eventually. Because it may look cool. It may look cool. Oh, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, in front of your teammates, you act all cool and tough and all of that. But you fail to realize that the opposite team look at you in a different way. So yeah, most of it, I guess that's about it. And also coming back to my TikTok is that I wanted to say that if you want to blow up your video, always remember to use the hashtags. Let's say if you are doing rugby content, always put the hashtag rugby so that it would attract more people. See, this was something which I didn't know about when I first started my TikTok, because no one taught me. I didn't know that putting hashtag was something at all. I even asked few of my friends from the same industry, and they were like, why you want to put hashtag? It doesn't make any difference at all. And blah, 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 blah. And one fine day, a friend of mine came to me and he told me that the reason why they are saying this is because they don't want to see you succeed in life. But yeah, I feel like it was a slap to my face for trusting them lah. But then, like, if you want to blow up on TikTok, like from me to you all, just put the hashtag, and always remember, put the hashtag on whatever you are doing. If let's say it's a joke, if let's just say it's a joke, you hashtag joke it, and then hashtag rugby. And if you want to control the Malaysia market, hashtag TikTok Malaysia. So just go on trending things also. You can't, if you are gonna do TikTok on rugby all the time, if you plan on doing TikTok on rugby all the time, always remember to write down whatever you want to write down. Always remember that when you write down, it goes to the back of your mind and you get to think about it. Like, you can know on what's your next idea of video and all of that. But trust me, your ideas will come at the most surprising time. For me, my ideas come before I go to bed, when I'm lying down on my bed. Even when I'm walking, out of nowhere, I'll get an idea of like, oh, this video. Because the video that I do actually relates to our daily life. It's just that we don't see it. And practically Asians, they go through everything samely. There's nothing different in being brought up in an Asian parent's household. So it's just brought up the same. And also, yeah, I feel like if you are planning to do a rugby video, do it do it with passion. Do it with passion, honestly, do it with passion. Always remember, if there are 10 people hating you and 1 person loves you, that 1 person means a lot to you. Instead of the 10 people, definitely the 10 people will get to your back of your mind, blah, 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 blah. But just listen here, come out here. Take the loved one in and keep it right up to your brain. Because whatever good comments you get goes up to your brain, and whatever bad comments you hear, just take it with a pinch of salt, go in towards your right ear, come out towards your left. That's about it. Because you can never control somebody's mouth, unless if you stapler their mouth lah. If you got stapler, you just stapler their mouth lah. But again, there are people who are gonna hate you out there. But yeah, again, never ever 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 bring yourself down. I'm gonna repeat that because I know people out there who always bring themselves down. Like, they always think that in life there's no opportunity for them. But there's always opportunity for something. Always. There's always opportunity for a new thing. There's always new opportunity for things. There's always new things that you can discover. There's always new things that you can do. Let's just say, if you're on TikTok and you do a video and it doesn't hit to the FYP page, it's fine. Come out with a different idea. Come out with a different idea. And if it hits the FYP page, just use the same idea back, tapi tukar sikit. You tukar, like, how would I say, you just tukar the content idea a bit, because in the end, that video will also make it to the FYP. Please make sure that you can always make it in life, no matter what you do. Every day you wake up is a brand new opportunity. Every day, every single day. You never know. Today you might go to bed with 200 views. Next day you wake up, your video overnight. Overnight you can get famous on TikTok. How many people? I'm pretty sure you all are quite familiar about Kabi Lame, right? Kabi Lame. Do you all know him? The Kabi Lame guy. So that Kabi Lame guy, he lost his job. He went into TikTok, and today he has more followers than TikTok. Can you believe it? Like, all he does is just that kind of thing. But again, yeah, he made it. So yeah, every day is a brand new opportunity. Never ever ever let yourself down. Always keep yourself up there. Be happy. Enjoy your life. That's about it. And also, coming back to the question, I'm sorry, I saw many questions just now, but I couldn't answer. Okay. So, as streamers, TikToker, do you think people will see sport content? Yes, definitely. It depends on everyone, because being there on TikTok, there are definitely people who like to watch, let's just say, anime. If they like to watch anime, they just go hashtag anime on TikTok. Everyone will watch TikTok. But if you hashtag the sports, people who are interested in sports will definitely watch. So yes, there's definitely people are interested in it. Definitely. Definitely. Okay, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about whether you can come up in it or not, and all of that, because there are people who actually likes it also. Because even for me, I watch sports content. It's only that I don't do it because it's just not my line of doing it, I feel. But if you are someone out there who can do, then go ahead and do the rugby content. Go and do the rugby content, make it funny, and share it around with your friends. And then definitely from there you will start growing. You can make things funny and all of that. So yeah, go out and try new things, venture into new things. Just be yourself. Never ever ever fail. Never ever ever be sad to fail, because you can be successful one day eventually if you put in the right work and right amount of time to work. yes, that's about it. So any other questions?
Hi, Amaris. How are you?
Hello, Zach. Hello, Coach Zach. How are you?
Fine. Okay. Because everyone is keep silent, I think I better ask you personally lah.
Okay.
Okay. As a coach, okay, how we do the content for the TikTok and we relate regarding the training. Like if I'm doing one when I do one specific training, and then other coach do other specific training, and then other coach, so we write 6 content. Can we link the content to each other, or we just do it personally and tag everyone? So which one is better?
Okay. Very good question, Coach Zach. I'm here to help you out. Here to help you out. Okay, so let's just say if you are doing a video, let's just say kalau coach keluar training with anak buah lah, practically. So and you want to post it on TikTok.
Yeah.
So for now, you need a minimum of 20k followers to make it to 3 minutes video.
All right.
So for now, you can only do 60 seconds.
All right.
But with the 60 seconds, you can definitely split it into one video instead of tagging everyone. So andai kata Coach Zach is willing to do a training video of 3 sessions.
Okay.
3 sessions. Just make sure kalau video tu boleh pecah into three types of let's just say 3 videos, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. And Coach Zach rasa macam it's enough for people to know the basic and people to know about it, then 20 seconds should be fine. Just split the video into 3. Tapi andai kata let's just say Coach Zach nak post one content for people to really know about it, macam detail, then I feel Coach Zach better just post one video 60 seconds.
Okay.
So one video 60 seconds. In that 60 seconds, you can post 3 videos of 60 seconds, which is 180 seconds. 180 seconds of video. You can post 3 different video at 3 different time, and you can see which one blows up.
Okay.
So, and also, Coach Zach, make sure to use the hashtag. Sebab, sebab coach kan nak ajar rugby kan.
Okay. So the hashtag is to specific, like I'm doing racking ataupun for forward training. So that is
boleh. Yes. Like that. But always remember hashtag rugby.
Yeah.
Focus on the main point, and then after that, kalau kata let's just say ragging or what, then that one hashtag also.
How many hashtag that we can put in one session?
One video.
Yeah.
So one video you can put in caption. The caption is 150 words. 150 words at max. You cannot go more than 150 words.
Right.
So let's just say the hashtag is contains more than 150 words. No matter how many hashtag you put, contains more than 150 words. That's it. Tak boleh lebih dah. Only that much of hashtag you can put.
All right.
Okay. Understand, Coach Zach?
Yes.
One step of becoming famous on TikTok.
Yeah, I hope everyone please follow me after this if I open my TikTok account. Right? Because this is important to educate. This is the way of educating everyone currently, right? So even you at your 70 years old, you are much wiser in terms of TikTok and then sharing knowledge with all of us, which is much older than you. But the way you are doing, you open our eyes to see the bigger platform, bigger way to help and educate everyone. Even your funny video, so we can accept it as a local, as a Malaysian to see it. Right? So you are doing a good job, and thank you for sharing with. Even though I'm not a generation of TikToker or Instagram, because all my daughter doing everything for me, but at least I know which is better to promote towards the young generation, because everyone just want to see like the person that you say, Kabi, just doing what other people doing difficult, just change it, doing simple, and then I have 180 million. So this is something new. And then all the Malaysian, because we, like you say just now, is about educating people, right? To show, right? Well done. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Zach. Thank you so much, Coach Zach. It's not
Yeah, no,
too late to start. Always remember,
Yeah,
nothing
yeah.
is too late to
Make
start,
sure
Coach Zach.
everyone inside here follow me. If not,
Ah.
I find you each and everyone at your home.
I also follow you, Coach Zach. No
All right,
problem.
thank you.
Okay. Okay,
bye.
no problem. So there was a video which I made for you all to show to you all today that I was talking about the basic about rugby. I'm pretty sure they can show you, but I'm not sure about the clarity. But if you are willing to get the video about, like, for it to be clear and all of that, you can go and text the moderators, which is I think Chrisman, and then I think Hilman, and also Voni. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrongly, but okay, you can DM 3 of them on Instagram, or you can ask them on Telegram or anywhere. Okay, so I hope that the video goes smoothly. If it doesn't and you want to see it again, you can always ask them for the video. So please go ahead with the video. So hello everyone, here are a few things which you need to know before you can play rugby. I mean, there are a few steps of the basic which you need to know, which is the most important one. Rugby is a game of intelligence, and it's also fun, but it requires more intelligence because you need to know on your next step. Every time when the ball is on your hand, you need to know what's your next step. You need to know your opponent. You need to know yourself. You need to know what you are capable of. You need to know what's your opponent capable of. You need to know their capabilities. You need to know their strength. You need to know their weakness. You need to know your own weakness and your own strength. So today I'm going to show you a few things about rugby, the basic which you need to know. With me here, I don't have a rugby ball. It's an American football ball, which looks like the rugby ball, but it's just smaller in size, and rugby ball is wider and longer. I think it shouldn't be a matter because all I'm going to show you all today is the basic of it. With this few basic of it, you can start playing rugby. You can be the best out there if you train, because nothing comes easy in life. You have to train in everything. So with me here today, I have a very nice chair, which is also better known as my opponent for today's video, because there's no one in my house, and as you know, it's MCO, so I don't have a choice but to use this lovely chair as my opponent. So the steps which I'm going to show you, this will be my opponent. So the passing, how do you pass in rugby? Let's just say this is my teammate. This is my teammate for now. He has to be on the same line as me or behind me. He can never be in front of me, because you can't pass forward in rugby. You can never, ever pass forward in rugby. You can pass on the same line or at the back. So let's just say your teammate is here and you have the ball here with you. What you need to do is run forward, this leg forward, and this swing. You swing it to the back with your right leg forward. And if you are planning to swing it towards the left, always make sure that your left leg is forward. For the second one, which is called tackling, let's just say your opponent is in front of you and he has the ball. He or she has the ball. Or to tackle with your shoulders. Always go in with your shoulders, hit it towards the side, and push them down. So you might ask me, why do you use your shoulder? It's because you don't want to break your head when you do it. You need to always use your shoulders and push them down, not your head. Always remember, because you might get your head injured, which you don't want it to happen, because you might get paralyzed the next thing. But I mean, there's always risk in any sports you do. It's just what kind of sport do you do? Just do it if you enjoy it. Play any sports you want to play out there, as long as you have the passion for it. And whatever sport you start in, there's no way you will never get better in it. With the right amount of training, with the right coaching, you will definitely get somewhere with that sport. There's two kind of gameplay in rugby. One is the tackle and one is the touch. Normally, we will play touch. But if you go for competitions, they will always play tackle. Depends on which one do you go for. There's also touch competition and there's also tackle competition. Always remember, when it comes to touching, you can never tackle your opponent. You can never, ever tackle your opponent. But when it comes to tackling, you can always be rough to your opponent. But also, please make sure that your safety is safe before you can think about other people, because your safety is more important. Always know what you are doing when it comes to a tackling game, because you don't want to hurt yourself, neither you don't want to hurt someone. In touching, if this is my opponent and he has the ball running with him, and if I touch him with two hands at the back or at the front, always remember to touch with two hands. You can never ever touch with one hand. You have to touch with two hands at the back or at the front of them. They have to stop and they have few seconds until they need to pass the ball to their teammates. But when it comes to tackling, let's just say your opponent is there, you must always know their weakness and always know their strength. Because tackling, you can do anything. If you can outpace them, you can run them. If you can tackle them, you tackle them. But always know what you are capable of. And if you think that they are going to bring you down, be mentally ready for it and lower down your body. Don't stay up straight. So let's just say this is my opponent and I know his weakness. I know that I can outpace him. All I have to do is do this and then run forward until the touchline to get my points. So I guess that is all the basic needed for rugby. And I hope that you have learned something out of this. And I hope that you can be the best rugby player out there one day. You never know. I hope that it gave you some information about rugby. So that is all for this video. Thank you for watching. So that was the basic of rugby. That few steps is just needed for you to start rugby, because that is the main point of rugby. And I'm sorry for using that ball, because I wanted to buy the rugby ball, but then again the shops are still closed because of MCO and all of that. Unless if I had a special form for the shop to open, then I'll get the rugby ball. But that was the closest I could get to a rugby ball. That's the American football. Rugby ball is just a bit bigger and a bit lighter. This American football ball is quite heavy. So as I was saying in that video, whatever I stated was just a few steps for you to start on rugby. You can definitely use that to start rugby. Once that means, like, as long as you can as long as you know that you can do that, and then it's fine. You are good to go and play rugby. Just be sure of your safety. Always wear the proper gear for rugby. The most important one is the mouth guard. The mouth guard is the most important one, because you don't want to be breaking your teeth. And also it's stately proof that if you fall and you hit your teeth, you can get memory loss on the ground, because the impact when you fall it has its nerves towards its brain. So please make sure that you always wear the right thing before you get into the field or before playing rugby and all of that. And if you are playing in like uni, please make sure that you are safe and all of that. Yes. And always follow what your coach says, because they are never wrong. They are never wrong. No matter how smart you try to be, always follow what the coaches has to say, because they are more experienced than you. And if you are a beginner, always listen to them because they are more experienced than you. So never ever fail to realize that they are actually more professional and they are more mature and they have more years of experience compared to you. They wouldn't be a coach if they didn't have the experience. So yes, please listen to them. Thank you.
Thank you for AMARIS. They have someone to ask question. I guess one question from YouTube from Amino Nazmi. He wants to know, in all of the forward position, what position do you think is the more initial?
Pardon?
In all of the forward position, what position do you think is the most initial?
You mean the most important? Oh, okay. I would say in a team, in a game of sports which requires team, everyone is important. Every single one is important because they have their own role. Why do they have their own role is because if it's a solo game, then you are all by yourself. But if it's a team game, why is it called a team game? It is called a team game because you have to go down there with all of your teammates. You have to work together. You have to come back with the win. You have to come back as a juara. You have to come back as that. With that mentality, you go in, you will come out as a juara. You cannot be making a name for yourself when you enter a team game. You have to make the name for the team. You have to make a name for the team, not for yourself. Always remember that, because these days people are selfish. I'm going to be very honest, because from my experience is that I feel that people are always selfish when it comes to team play. Because why? They want to make a name for themselves. They want to make a name for themselves out there. Oh, orang ni dapat try this much, blah, 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 dapat try this much. But do you know, when it happens, when your team wins, that means they are speaking about all of you, not one person. And when your team wins, it will be a smile on the coach's face because they brought you there. And the reason why they brought you there is to play as a team, work together, and conquer everything. You have to conquer everything to win. So there's no such thing as, oh, this position is important, this position is not important. Every position in a team sport is very, very, very important. Everyone has their own capabilities. So please never ever look in a team sport that way. Even any sport, for football, goalkeeper, same, important also. Everyone is important. In the end, if they win as a team. So please always remember that everyone in a team game is very, 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 very important. Not only one person. If it's a one-man show, it wouldn't be called a team game. Like, for example, golf. Golf is a one-man show game. It's not a team game. So always remember, if you want to put your shoes and you want to step into a team game, have that mentality of you are playing it for your team and you are not playing it for yourself. Because if you win, the whole team wins and they get to go back with a smile on their face. And even the coaches would go back with a smile on their face. So it's always a team game if you want to put in your shoes into a team gameplay. So never ever fail to realize that everyone is important. Never ever choose who is important and who is not. Everyone is important. I think Coach Zach can agree to it too also. because he as a coach would know that a team, it's called a team game for a reason. Am I right, Coach Zach?
100% agree with you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, Coach Zach.
Because everyone, for everyone information, even though he's a player, but he is helping us in branding our TikTok. Okay, so don't ask the question about technical about the game, because he played just a very general play at the school level. So if anyone want to ask what is the content, how take creativity, his creativity doing the TikTok from his very big head, right? So the idea come, how he create the idea. So this is the thing that we want to learn. It's not about who is the try scorer, how many tactical he want to do. Okay, so everyone please think wisely, and then everyone please ask the question regarding his expertise. If you want to ask about the coaching expertise, you can ask me, and better like that. Okay, because we need to understand the concept of TikTok so that we can share to everyone, and how he generate his idea every day to the content that is very marvelous, because I also cannot do what he's doing, because to find you have to sleep and wake up to find a new idea every day. If not, your content must be very shallow, or people would not like. So that we don't want to do. That is the way we ask how he get the idea every day. So please answer.
I agree, Coach Zach. Thank you very much. I agree, because even it might be tough at the start, but eventually, if you adapt to it, then it will be all okay. Yeah, but again, that's coming back to the question. It's just irrelevant, because everyone is important in a team game. Definitely, it's very, very irrelevant. But it's okay. For now you should know when you step into a team game. You should know. Okay. Any other questions from the audience? Feel free to ask me.
Amaris.
Yes, Ilmiah.
Alright. You think that rugby is dangerous to play?
Pardon?
You think that rugby is dangerous to play?
See, as I said just now, every sport has its good and bad side. If you want to go in there with the mentality of, oh, I takut nanti something happen to me, blah blah blah, I takut, then why does it call a sport? A sport is you are willing to take risk. You are willing to take risk. No matter what happen, it happens as a team. Let's just say one of your player, okay, don't put other player. Let's say for me, if I play in a rugby team, I fall, I break my shoulder, I'm doing it for the team. At least I did something for the team. So every sport you play, it's dangerous. No sports which is no dangerous. Just all you can do is be careful. And then if, let's just say you injured or what, then that one is in the hands of God lah. That one is because God wants you to get injured or what, then I don't know. But then again, always go in with the mentality of, if anything happens to me, I'm doing it for my team. And if it's a solo sport, if anything happens to me, I'm going in to do my best, and I'm going to perform the best, no matter what happened. At least people will know that something happened to me for a good reason, not for the bad reason. For bad reason, example is like you get punched by someone on the field. That's a bad reason. But if you get a good reason, the reason why you are out from the game is because, oh, you broke your arms. It's something you do for your team. So if you are planning to go in there with a scared heart, hati yang takut nak main, and mentality yang takut, no point. You must always strengthen your mentality before you get into this kind of game, because it is dangerous, and no way, no sports is not dangerous. Yes. Very good question, Hilman. Thank you.
Okay, Amaris. So
yes,
there's one question, Maurice Fasha.
Okay.
Tanyalah Maurice. I think Maurice, you better ask him the question. Then you can see what the answer, because she asked, do the song play a role in raising the view in our video?
Oh, sure. No problem. Anyone can come on. You can even on your camera and ask me question if you want to.
Yeah.
So, Song. Okay, song. This is a very good question. So yes, song does play a role. It's a very good question. Yeah. Was it Fasha? Fasha.
Maureen.
Yes.
Oh, Fasha. Okay. It's a very good question because the song actually plays a bit of role, because let's just say if you go through the trending TikTok thingy, if you go through the trending, there will be few songs which are trending. Let's say the song is called Double Take. Double Take was a song which was popping off on TikTok. Popping off definitely, but there are people who do it and doesn't get blow up at all. So it depends on what content do you do with that song. It's very important on what content do you do with that song. Like now, Like I Can by Sam Smith, it's all over TikTok, but not everyone made it. Only few of them made it, and the percentage of you making it is very low. But always remember, with the right content, with the right song, you can definitely make it. No way you can't make it. So yes, you can try the song method, but I would suggest you to go in for the hashtag method, because the hashtag method is more better rather than the song method. For me, if you ask me, do I have a video with songs? I only have 2 videos. From what I can think is 2 videos with songs. Other than that, all no songs. No songs at all. Like, if you don't believe me, you can go ahead and follow me on my TikTok. You can go and watch if you have the time to scroll through. Go ahead. It's at PUNJ with the 3 R at the back. PUNJSTARRR. 3 R at the back. So if you want to go and check all the videos out, you can go ahead. I'm not lying to you. I'm very clear. I'm very straightforward that I don't use the song. I don't use the song except for the 2 songs, which, because for me, that two song I used was because I was busy on that day and I had to post video. I had to post a video. So I was busy. So I found another alternative for me. Okay, let's make this song. Make this song and then be funny together with it. So as long as you are being funny and that song matches it, then you are good to go, Farsha. So yes, definitely you can try it also, because it's never wrong to try anything. Venture into TikTok. TikTok is a very big application. You can do whatever you want to do on there. Just know that once that video gets the view, never ever change your idea on it. You can also change your idea, definitely. Let's just say, if today you are doing cooking, tomorrow you are doing rugby, and that rugby one gets more view than the cooking. So go ahead with the cooking. Go ahead with the rugby one. Go ahead with the rugby one, and then you can again go back to the cooking one. It doesn't matter, because trust me, when it comes to this kind of thing, as long as you are happy, then it's fine. Always remember, as long as you are happy, then it's fine. Never ever go for the clout. I started TikTok not for the clout. I did it because I had fun doing it. Because I have all the ideas which I wanted to throw out there, which no one seems to appreciate until I posted it on TikTok. So once I posted it on TikTok, it started growing. It started getting more and more content. I mean, like more reaches and all of that. Then from there, I grew slowly. But to me, eventually, the views didn't matter. Nothing mattered to me. Just as long as you are having fun, you know that you ada yang hati, that which you can go in there to make a difference, then and you are happy, then it should be all good. A very good question, Farsha. Thank you so much.
Thank you for Amaris for answering the question.
Any other question? I don't mind answering them. If any one of you got any other question, don't be shy to come out. Always remember, never ever be shy. Just know that you are the best, as I always say. So always come out and show yourself. Be free. Never ever be shy. Never ever be shy, because there's no point. Always remember that you are on top. If I was shy today, I would be on my bed sleeping instead of coming to here to talk to you all. Why can I talk to you all? Because I have the knowledge to share around with you all. And Why do I have the knowledge? Because I venture my way into rugby also. Why do I have the knowledge on TikTok? Because I venture my way into TikTok also. Nothing can stop you unless you stop yourself. I live with a quote where the day you stop grinding is the day when you take your last breath. It's the day when everything stops. But until then, you have so much of time to work everything out. So I live with that life quote. That is what keeps me going most of the time, every day. Yes. So don't be shy to come out and ask me any question. Thank you so much. Yes, Afifi, is it Afifi? Yeah, Mr. Afifi. Yes, Mr. Afifi. Yes, yes. Okay. For TikTok, kalau Mr. Afifi tanya from TikTok itself, they don't pay to Malaysia creators. They don't pay to Malaysia creators at all. They don't pay because it's not here yet. But always remember that you can get income from advertisement, Mr. Afifi. You can get income through advertisement. Let's say you are under Malaysia Rugby Team Association and you are going there, you are making a video, and let's just say they want you to promote about rugby. They want you to promote about rugby. You can definitely do that for them. But just make sure that you charge them the price which is reasonable and all of that. So if you are talking about earning from TikTok, tak boleh. You cannot earn from TikTok if you are in Malaysia. Yes. Yes, Mr. Afifi.
So TikTok doesn't get income from TikTok.
No, you don't get income from TikTok as a Malaysian. You don't. Hilman?
Okay. Maris, I already follow you. Or you make sure you follow me. You are the first one to follow me because I just opened my account.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
I hope that everyone here can follow me on my social media on TikTok and also Instagram. It's the same. Punstar with the 3R on TikTok and Punstar on Instagram. And if you can take a boomerang of me and our handsome coach right here, Mr. Zach, do tag us on Instagram and we'll repost it for you. You can also tag the Malaysia Rugby and also Chrisman. So yes, you can take and you can post it and we'll repost it for you all. So no problem.
We are sharing the content, we're sharing the view, we're sharing everything. Okay?
Yes.
So my TikTok is Zack the Rhino. Insta also Zack the Rhino. Okay, so I hope at least 1,000 followers lah, so I can be a candidate in the political scene.
Yeah. I tried to be the candidate also. I made a video out of it, Coach Zack.
I just watched it. Okay, it's very
okay.
Nice.
So wait, I just type my social media on the thingy in the chat box. So and also okay. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all follow me, and yeah, that's about it. I think again, Coach Zack also. Coach Zack, don't worry, I'll follow you once this is done.
Yeah.
Or you want me to do it now for you?
No. So I just want to tell all the all my generation. Okay, it's not. This is a new concept for all of us to learn. Okay, because we just don't expect that the student to see on the ground, because this nearly 2 years we are with the online. So currently this is the best way for all the coaches to bring back the everything, the thing that we do in TikTok, Instagram or Facebook, because that's why MR Akademi Rugby Malaysia and Malaysia Rugby doing the webinar, so that and we search for AMARIS in his cave hole, so that he can share with us the new latest concept for the platform, for everyone to learn rugby, everyone to learn the enjoyment, because just now all the question is it rugby dangerous? Yes, and it might kill you if you don't play properly. Okay, so this every sport is like that. If you play shooting also like that, you play archery also like that, you play football also like that. So everything is dangerous unless you play it wisely and you play it with guidance from the coaches or your friends. So this is the thing that, but the new mainstream is TikTok and then Instagram, and then because I also have one student that have in Instagram have 75,000 followers. Okay, so I know how you have to do the content every day. People want to see you, want to follow you. That's why they want to open the Instagram. Oh, this is nice. Like how do you generate the idea, Amrin? How do you do that? Do you get the idea from the big hair you are in now?
How do I get
the
the
content
idea from the
every
big
day?
hair? Very good question,
Yeah.
Zach.
Yeah.
No, so my idea comes in. My idea comes in at the most weird time ever. Because honestly, if you are talking about my videos, it depends on what we go through on a daily basis in life. So it might be hard to make it funny, but I think, let's just say, if you have the time, let's just say if you are sitting down relaxing, why not make use of the time by getting the idea? And once you get the idea, jot it down, or you can even text it to your own WhatsApp number, like what I do. Because when I'm outside and I get an idea out of it, the moment pop, one idea comes into my mind, straight away I'll text myself about the idea. I'll ringkaskan it to the shortest way ever. From there, when I plan to shoot that video, straight away automatically it will come out verbally, it will come out without me having to think even once. All of it will come out, so it will become a long video out of it. So never ever be scared to do a short video, even if it's a 10 seconds video. 10 seconds video can make a lot of difference. Not it doesn't make like much of a difference if you make a 10-second video or a 60-second video. It doesn't matter, as long as you have that video out there. Just put yourself out there. Exposure is what you need to grow in life, because without exposure you are going to sit in a cave emptily without nothing. So always go out there and explore, always go out there to have exposure, because in the end you are not losing in life if you go and expose yourself out there and you go and mix around with people. You tend to learn something from people and all of that. So always remember, you have the chance to go out there now. And also, I think COVID is a very good example of how life has changed, because last time was when people had all the time to go out, to mix around, to go ngete with their friends and all of that. But then now you cannot go out. And why? And you complain about you can't go out and all of that. You can't go out because if you can't go out and then you complain and all of that. But what's the point? You had so many years. Let's just say for me, I had 15 years of my life wanting to go out, to go and explore everything. But then in the end, 2 years and we complain about, oh, tak boleh keluar rumah lah, this lah, that lah. And then that's the problem nowadays. So I think COVID is a very good life lesson untuk kita semua, that it's actually life is very meaningful. So make a good use out of it. Please make sure you make a good use out of your life. Yes.
All right, nice one. Because currently everyone have to have a good content and idea with the COVID, because we are at home. So you can search, you can Google, you can even for your information and everyone. I and Coach Apen is currently doing our PhD because of the COVID. So we have to learn more. That's why you want to suit with the current situation, with the student, with the trend, with the platform, so that everyone can learn. We bring all the professor, the lecturer from the university to share the idea with everyone. So this is a very good. Maybe after this we find one Insta famous or one YouTuber, so that all of us can share the knowledge widely. Right, Amaris?
Correct. And yes, Mr. Afifi. No problem. Okay, that's a very good question, Mr. Afifi. Thank you so much for that question. So for that, I always record on TikTok. Always record on TikTok. I always record on TikTok because it's easy for me to edit. Let's just say you want a 60 seconds video. Down there got the option for 60 seconds. You tap into the 60 seconds. Let's just say this is scene 1. This is scene 1. And I want to go to scene 2. So I act it out. I press the record button. And then I act it out. And then I stop it. And then I go into scene 2 as another person and press the start button and start recording myself. And then if I have to go back to that scene as scene 1, again, I have to record it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter on like how long it is. Just make sure that it's enough to get through the 60 seconds. Let's just say that video is 60 seconds. Maybe for you to start recording already take up like 0.7 seconds. 0.7 seconds taken. You can edit that 0.7 seconds out. So in the end, your video would be around 52, 53, 54 seconds around there with all the recording and all of that. You can even have your own tripod to record it. So no problem on editing your videos on TikTok. Just make sure that you have the ideas for it so that you don't stuck. The moment you stuck, if you stuck, then you got another, let's just say you stuck for that good 30 seconds. You just wasted that 30 seconds of time. And then you must record it back. So just have the idea, come out verbally. Just be yourself. Whatever comes out, comes out. Because tak ada guna tapis what you say. Because it's willing to come out from you. And you, as I said, you are the best version of yourself. So never ever let yourself down. Whatever comes out, just put it out there. But don't be too vulgar. Like that's the best I can say. Don't be too vulgar. Just be a bit like yourself lah. Like how you talk on a daily conversation, but just without the vulgar words. I mean, it's not hard to adapt to 60 seconds of not saying the bad words and all of that, right? So I think you can, definitely you can. If I can, there's no way you can. See, so that is why. So Mr. Afifi, that's to answer your question. Yes, I did it on TikTok. Welcome, Mr. Afifi. No problem. Any other question from anyone, feel free to ask me, yeah, please. Don't be shy.
Nampaknya tak ada soalan lagi yang akan ditanya. Okay, terima kasih atas perkongsian daripada Encik Amaris berkaitan dengan tema pada hari ini. Penerangan yang sangat padat dan efektif untuk menerangkan kelebihan TikTok dalam pendidikan di negara kita. Hadirin sekalian, oleh itu, jadikanlah medium TikTok ini sebagai wahana baharu yang dapat kita gunakan untuk pendidikan pada masa hadapan.
So I think before they can end it, I just want to say another few things, which I hope that will actually give you all a peace of mind. Like, okay. So in today's video, all that's been said and done, I'm sorry if I was harsh or anything, if I used the wrong words or anything. But from what I want to say is that never ever give up on your goals. Always chase for your goals, always achieve your dreams. Never ever stop because you are the best version of yourself. Always remember that you are meant to be out there. You are free. You are a free bird flying around. So never ever ever put yourself down. Never ever let anyone demotivate you. Never ever ever let anyone to mess around with your mental health. Never ever let anyone to bring you down mentally or physically. Because as I said, you are the best version of yourself, and never ever ever take any personal comment to heart. If people can come and tell you, oh, you look ugly or whatever it is, just take it with a pinch of salt. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Why would they come and tell you? It's because I think they are ugly lah. So yeah. Always remember, turn whatever you can, any negative comment, turn it into positive comment. Because if you turn it into positive comment, you are going to live your life happily. Let's just say someone comes and tell me, Amaris, you are fat. Okay? And back in my mind, I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'm fat. No, actually, no, I look good. Just be like, oh, I look good. I look good and go back. Trust me, you'll have the best sleep without thinking about it. Because that's how life works and that's how psychology works. Whatever is in your mind, always play a role in your daily life. Because you don't hold grudges and you are yourself. So anyone out there, always remember, never, ever, 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 ever let anyone to bring you down. I said that many times because I really mean it. I don't want anyone to be down there because you can be the best in the world. But why would you put yourself down there when you can be the best in the world? So I hope you all had a fun one with me. I hope that you all had a great time. And I hope that I have the opportunity like that to talk to you again next time. And also, I hope that you all are staying safe out there. I hope that everyone is staying safe, getting their vaccines, taking care of themselves, taking care of their families on these COVID times, and also working out. And also working out, staying healthy, staying fit. Like Coach Zach, see the muscles there. and then, yeah, I would like to take this moment to thank every one of you on Zoom, on YouTube, on Facebook, or wherever it is. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to talk to you all today, to share whatever I have in me to you all. Because if it's not meant to be shared, this thing wouldn't happen today. And I feel like it was a pleasure talking to you all. It was hard. It was the best time of my life. If I have to be honest, I want to thank Coach Zach. I want to thank Mr. Afifi. I want to thank Hilman. I want to thank the moderators. I want to thank Chrisman. And also I want to thank everyone who watched this, because without you, this program would have been a failure. But you all made it something which is important because you all took it seriously. And I want to thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. And remember, always chase your goals and always chase your dreams, because in the end, you only live once. So be happy in life, rock on, stay healthy, stay safe.
Thank you, Amaris. Perhatian kepada para hadirin sekalian, link sijil telah dibukakan. Anda boleh mendapati sijil anda dengan mengisi Google Form.
Thank you, Amaris, because good sharing and your wisdom and your idea is not at your age. You are beyond of your age, and then even your tackle us in psychology term. So it's very nice. And then I hope all the student in matric can be more matured in pronounce it when contacting with in webinar, because everyone have to have their own idea. Be free to ask. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Correct.
Always open your mind. Always open. Don't put yourself behind the picture. Okay?
Yeah.
Show yourself. Proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Okay? And then it's not Vaughn. It's Yvonne.
Oh, Yvonne. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Yvonne. Thank you so much.
Come on, Marie. It's Yvonne. Chinese name.
Okay, Yvonne. I'm sorry. So yes, as Coach Zach was saying, never ever be shy. Always come up. Always come up and talk. Even for Coach Zach, he looks young. He looks like he's 25.
Yeah.
25, 26. So no problem, Coach Zach. So if he's gonna start TikTok, there's no way that you all cannot. There's no way you all cannot. Always remember that you all can. Because if Coach Zach can give you the motivation to start TikTok, go to him and tell him thank you, because he made it for you all. So please remember, if I can, you all can. If Coach Zach can, all of you can.
Yes.
Always remember, whatever you do or whatever other people do, you can always do better. I would even want you all to think that you all can do better than me. It doesn't matter to me, because one day I know that, oh, you actually made it there. And I will be, oh, okay, you actually made it. I will be proud of you.
Yes.
So always remember, always remember. It's very important. You can start. It's never too late to start. Make a difference in your life. It's never too late to change.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ya, thank you Amaris dan thank you Coach Zach. Itu hadirin sekalian, anda boleh membuka kamera bagi sesi fotografi.
Kau guys open.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone.
Saya serahkan kepada rakan saya Hilman.
pada banyak pelatihan untuk jelas itu
Hilman cannot hear your voice.
I'm sorry.
Breaking up.
hello you
Okay, now it sounds good.
Hadirin sekalian. Okay, thank you saudara Amaris atas penyampaian anda ni. Banyak yang kita sampaikan daripada dia. Kita dapat banyak daripada dia mengenai education in sport, in rugby. So, untuk masa pun sudah semakin suntuk. Kita ada beri masa hanya 2 jam dalam webinar ini. So, bolehlah saya akhiri ni webinar ini dengan serangkap pantun yang saya buat sendiri. Iaitu, kalaulah ada bola di padang, bolehlah saya bermain rugby. Kalaulah ada umur yang panjang, bolehlah kita berTikTok lagi. Ya, mari sekali lagi mengucapkan jutaan terima kasih kepada Encik Amaris kerana sudi memberi penerangan berkaitan TikTok in application sport education rugby. Dengan penerangan itu sedikit banyak dapat membuka masyarakat bahawa aplikasi TikTok juga banyak memberi manfaat kepada kita, terutamanya kepada para pelajar. Oleh itu, kita seharusnya menggunakan aplikasi ini sebaik mungkin agar sekalian itu berakhir sudah webinar kita pada maaf sedikitnya yang pada kedua tentang test
Bye bye.
thank you.
Thank you, Amaris and MR.
Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day. Good night.
Thank you, Amaris.
Thank you, Amaris.